Alright, today we're going to go over spell placement. We're going to do this replay here of a tag with some hogs. When luring a castle, sometimes it only takes one hog. It's best to send in two most of the time on your upper town halls. Now we're going to lure it up top. Speed it up a little bit. Drop your poison spell. When you do that, go ahead and just kill the archers, and you're going to waste a lot of time just waiting on it to kill the dragon most of the time. So now it's being lured over here, and if you notice, I got a golem here and here, and the reason that is because you're going to have this shooting that golem, the archer tower shooting that golem. This guy should start hitting on it too. So all that's going to be worried about that. The thing with golems is when you have a golem out there and it's being shot, these defenses will not target anything else until that dies. So therefore, when you send your hogs in, they'll be getting busy, and the only thing hitting them is going to be this cannon, or this mortar, and that's going to be probably about it till they get up in here. So we'll continue this on. So wizards doing works, clearing off. You want to send your wizards, let me clear that up right quick. You definitely want to send wizards wide, because if you don't, your Pikas will come and start running around the base, and that's not good. You want them to go right up that middle right there to get to that town hall. Now we're going to get the spell placement. A lot of problem is people will click the spell right here. You don't want to do that because your circle is only going to cover this area. Nothing's going to be going on out here for them guys to be healed. When you heal, you want to drop it right here. That way it covers this whole area. And it gives them plenty of time to start hitting and not being taken out. So we'll do the spell. There's the rage. Alright, so let's look at this area. Heal spell has the same radius. If you dropped it up here, it would only have covered this. Therefore, when your hogs get to here, they're vulnerable. While they're in that circle, if that was a heal spell, it would be like they're invincible the whole time. So that's why heal or spell placement is very key. We'll keep on going. We'll get to the next heal spell. Alright, if you notice, this guy's being healed, the king's being healed, the ring is right there. That means they're going to be getting healed as they're beating on all this. If you drop it behind, the ring will go here, therefore you're not utilizing your heal spell at all. Now, here in a second, all my hogs went off this way. Now, you've got your king. When going up against hogs, as you can see, he's got a little question mark up saying, oh, what's going on here? Well, that's where your rage comes in. If you rage your area where your hogs are, he'll never really have much time to get a hold of them and start beating them to death. If you do a heal spell, he'll just chop them to pieces. There's the heal. King's starting to wear them out. We're going to get the rage on this majority of hogs. They take off. Time the king got there, the hogs are gone again. King's just sitting there chasing. Double bombs are always bad. That's another thing when doing your hog. Always look for open spaces like this for double bomb. I don't care what level your hogs are, double bomb will take them both out. So you want to make sure when sending in the hogs, you want to send it in kind of a spot like this so there's no traps. There's no traps. One bomb they'll survive. It's not a big deal if you get that heal spell down fast enough. So when sending in hogs, always look for spots that there's no open space. This here is a bad spot to send them in. At this point my hogs are dead. The guys are just cleaning up. You could send in hogs this way, would be best. Get off there. But always send your hogs in where there's zero open spaces or possible spring traps. That'll end a raid real quick. But spell placement is definitely key. We'll go to another hog friendly base here in just a second. And there's the 3-star. Right quick, a base like this, you really want to shy away from running hogs because there's no telling where big bombs are, and like I said, that'll just run it real quick. Something like this, you'd want to run golems, Pikas, and witches. That way the skeletons will die off and not your hogs. So that's just something to keep in mind for when hog raiding. Don't hit nothing like this. Alright, let's look at this base right here right quick. If you send hogs in, send them up here. There might be a spring trap. Never hurts to send one hog in and all of them. Then they're going to run down here and just beat these guys. Possible bomb here. So if you do, be sure to get that heal spell ready real quick, because if you see one, hurry up and drop it. But for the most part, hogs just wear this base out because there's no room for traps at all. Odds are that it's 2 Telses, I can't remember, but just to give you an idea. Now when dropping your golems for this kind of stuff, you look at your archer tower and the zone it covers. Then you got your cannon, it covers there. Then you got your mortar, it covers there. So that's 3 defenses right there. Technically 4. So you'd want to send a golem in here and a golem in here. Pretty much all that's going to be tied up on them golems. So pretty much your hogs will be invincible minus traps the whole time you're going through that raid. You spread your wizards out, and I'd send the Pikas right up the middle. Get them right to that town hall. Won't take them no time. And then from that point, it's just doing your spells through here, which, as you can see, the only area there's probably spring traps in here. That's got to be Telses. That's another thing to keep an eye on when hog raiding. This is also another hog friendly base. Might be a big bomb there, so you'd send in there. They're going to jump to this guy, and at this point I would either rage and heal maybe, but they're going to wear that whole spot out, and you could send your golem in there, and your Pikas would just chop their way right up the middle. But that's pretty much what you're going to want to do. It's mainly heal, rage placement. You always want to cover the most area. Don't click on where your hogs are at. You always want to lead your spell. But that's it.